Oh dear. That's not good. Not good. Alright, you lot, you joined me on a day, it's a Sunday, and ain't got any heating. Because the boiler's run out of pressure again. Keeps running out of pressure. Obviously got a leak somewhere. Gonna have to top it up. Under there. Whoa. Let me get the torch out so I can show you. There we go. Alright. So I'll undo that one. I don't know where the bloody leak is though. I'll tell you what, it's quite a bad leak in the bathroom. It's flooding the bath out, so I reckon it's part of the heating system, to be honest. What's flooding the bath out? Flooding the bathroom. Because it's quite bad at the minute. Bit crowded under here, you lot. Where's the thing it is? There you go. Started now. It's starting to go up. I hope it ain't going to be an expensive problem because I ain't got no money to be fixing stuff. I want it to be at the top of the one really. One bar. That's it, that'll do, stop. Do them both back up again. What's that one? There it is. I can't see it. You're the only ones that can see it. I'm doing it by feel. So now I should be able to turn the heating on, and we should have heating, but it don't fix the bloody leak, does it? That don't fix the leak, you look. I'm gonna have to try and. Trouble is, it's all in the walls, all under the floor. Pipes are everywhere. Leak could be anywhere. Only lasts about 6 hours, and then there's no pressure in it again. It's all gone. No heating, no hot water, no nothing. It's an interesting way to spend a Sunday, eh? Especially since it's Sunday morning, so I've got to be quiet because everyone's asleep. It's about 4:30 Sunday morning. We'll see what the outcome's going to be. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be bloody expensive because I think there's a leak under the floor. Ain't good. Oh, so I've taken the panel up from under. This is the bath. I've taken it. There's a panel that goes along here. I've taken it up and got some pipes that come under the floor. Made it all bloody wet. Let's get a torch. Oh, let's get a torch on the go. Look. You can see where it's all gone wet under the bath. That's not good. All that floor. I reckon it's one of these pipes. One of these must be to do with the heating or something. That don't look good, does it? All that wood, it's all gone. Oh well. We'll have to see what happens when we get that fixed. These pipes go under the floor. I don't know where they go. So, it's going to be a little bit annoying. But it is one of them things, you know, you have a leak, something, the heating packs up, something packs up, it's one of them things, you just got to deal with it. So, well, what can you do? That heating, that boiler, put that boiler in, I don't know the exact dates, I think it's around about 2010. I think it's been there about 10 years. I'm pretty sure it's around that time, I could be wrong, could be 9, no, it ain't 9 years, it's about 10 years. Something like that, 10. And it never had any trouble with that boiler. And them pipes underneath that bath, to my knowledge, they've never been replaced. And the bungalow was built in 1956, so they've probably been there, well, they have been there, I'm pretty sure, untouched since 1956. They may have been redone when the bathroom was done in the 70s, I think. I'm not entirely sure on these dates, but probably. But what's your plans? Funnily enough, I was going to make a video today and I was going to ask you what's your plans. My plans have now changed for 2021 because that has now put a big spanner in the works. But what's your plans for 2021? My plans were to attack the bungalow and get it, because at the minute our kitchen is falling apart. You know, there's cupboards with doors hanging off, there's worktop with stains on, and it's just bits that we've just sort of repaired. I don't know when it was done. I think it was done, again, I'm probably wrong with the dates, but I think it was done in probably the 70s, and we've replaced bits, moved the units around, put new doors on the cupboards and things, but they're falling off, they don't match, you know, things like that. And the floor's all falling apart and coming up, so that needs to be done. But the bathroom, you know, needs to be done. There's got mould in it and all that kind of stuff. So our plan for 2021 was to save every single penny and get the bathroom and the kitchen renewed, get them up to scratch, because we want a new bathroom and kitchen, but they're fucking expensive. It's like $4,000 for a kitchen and like $3,000 for a bathroom. You know, who's got that amount of money? No one's got that amount of money. But that was the plan. But now we've got this leak. That's going to cost probably a fortune, because all the floor's going to have to come up to fix them pipes. So it could have put a spanner in the works. But what's your plans? What are you going to do? Are you going to do anything to your house? Your home? What are you going to buy a car? What are you going to do? Come on, let me know, you lot. On the plus side of things, I've got this nitro car here that somebody sent me. Chris, he sent me this for the RC channel, Haggard RC. And he sent me another parcel today. Well, he didn't send it today. I've had it for about 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, I've had it for about a week. I think it arrived on Monday or Tuesday. Today's obviously Sunday. So this has got like some extra bits in it, because he sent me that and I was like, oh fuck me, that's brilliant, cheers Chris. And then I was like, then he was like, actually I've got some more bits I'll send you if you want. And he just sent me some more bits. So I've got another box. I don't really know what's in this box, genuinely. So I'm about to film this video. I've got my tripod here, which is broken as well. I've got my tripod ready to film for this video for the RC channel, but I'm still in the middle of sorting things out. I've got fishing gear there. I've got that's going to be sold, that pneumatic. I've got chainsaw equipment there. That's, oh mate, I'm in the middle of sorting all this out, all this garage out still. But that doesn't mean I can't do unboxings for things, you know, because that's all good fun and games, isn't it, eh? Right, you lot, that in there is my old CCTV system, which is long broken, so it needs to be taken out, and my brother wants it, so away we go. Let's see what we got. The hard drive failed on it, so that's why it was messed up. Let's get it all out and see what we got. Right, so what I need to do, the hard drive failed on this unit. It's actually a good CCTV. I've had it about 6 years. I bought it in 2014, and it's a really nice Swan. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. A bit outdated now, but you know, it was a good system. But the hard drive failed, and it's got 1 terabyte hard drive in it, and it failed. So I decided to bin it off altogether. But my brother wants it, because he's just moved into his own place. He's got himself a nice caravan, actually. And he wants this, and he's going to fix it up. But we don't know what hard drive it takes in it, so for him to get a new one. So I'm going to take the hard drive out and get a new one obviously I'll tell him what one he's paying for it. Fuck that, I ain't paying for a new hard drive. I said you can have it, but you're going to have to fix it. And also it needs a new power supply, because the original power supply that it had was a little switch mode transformer plug type. Well, that gave up. So then some of you may remember the video where I made a makeshift power supply with a Chinese one, this one here, and wired it all in, but a little bit dangerous for him. I don't trust him. I reckon he'll give himself a shock with that. So I'm going to tell him he's got to look up the model of it and get himself a new power supply, and then we'll be well away. Because that one there is alright, that one I made, but you don't want to be touching it because you'll get a 240 volt shock. So it'll be a little bit dodgy. So let's open this up and see what we got on the inside of it. There we go, look. Bloody hell, it's sucked in a bit of dust over the years. Well, there's the hard drive, look. And the rest of it's just a little bit of a circuit board. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? There's nothing dodgy there. That's very easy. It doesn't even have a PSU or anything in it. There's a little fan. Very easy. Right. Let's get this hard drive unscrewed and get it out. He can get himself a new one. Yeah, screws are on the bottom there for that. So let's disconnect that. Disconnect that one. They're the only wires that are connected. Now we can unscrew these. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about them pipes in my bathroom yet. I don't think they're leaking, to tell you the truth. I reckon the trouble with is the boiler, and there's a little valve on them boilers. It vents out a lot of you know more than me, but vents out all the excess air and everything. And when they go wrong, they also vent out the water and the pressure. And I reckon that's what's happened. It's 10-year-old. I reckon that's what's going on. Anyway, there's the hard drive. A fouled hard drive. Don't know why it fouled. Green Power Hard Drive by WD. Should be a 1 terabyte. Yeah, 1 TB. Yeah, it's just an ordinary hard drive pretty much, isn't it? Nothing special. So he can get himself a new hard drive. I won't bother putting this one back in because it don't work anyway. I'll tell him what one he needs. He can get one. Away we go. I don't know. It's always tricky being alive. I was thinking, right, what I could do. We could do with moving, but then to move, you need like a £25,000 deposit or more. Usually, I mean, I think in America, where you lot live in America, isn't it like a quite reasonable house, like 3 or 4 bedrooms, like $23,000 or something, and it's fucking cheap. You're talking £400,000 here. You know, and it's pretty ridiculous, the prices of things. To buy a home, you need like normally about £60,000 as a deposit, and then after that you have a mortgage, which you pay about £800 a month or more a month. But unless you buy the home outright, of course. But yeah, I mean, how the hell does anybody save up £25,000? Because there's a thing where you have a 5% deposit to help you to buy. But how does anybody ever save up £25,000? I mean, how are you going to do that? You know, it's to buy that amount of home. You know, it's it's a bit of a problem. And even if we was to make an extra room in the loft of our bungalow, right, that would cost about £40,000. Well, where the hell were you? It's a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. Backed into a corner, really. But there we go. I don't know what to say. Carry on, I suppose. Right, let's most of this back together. I've got the little screws for the hard drive there. I'll put them in a little bag so we don't lose them. All I've got to do now is go and take the cameras down. Because what I did, you lot, when the hard drive failed on that CCTV, I thought to myself, right, I could go and buy a hard drive or an SSD drive or whatever I need to replace it. I could have upgraded it. But this is an older system. It doesn't connect to the internet and everything. You can do, but you need an Ethernet cable and everything. It's not Wi-Fi. You could put Wi-Fi on it. I know you could put Wi-Fi, but it's a lot of hassle. And I thought to myself, you know what, fuck it. Let's upgrade. Let's go modern technology. And what I've done was we invested in a couple of cameras. We got Ring. We've got a Ring doorbell and a few Ring cameras. They go all around the home. Because robbery is big around here. And I keep getting people walking around and I'm like, I don't fucking trust any of these people. You know, you need... After we got burgled that time, that's when I bought the CCTV. When I caught the burglar, I caught him red-handed. But he ran off, I couldn't catch him. The police come down, they did forensics, they done all the fingerprints with the dust and everything. And they said, have you got CCTV? I said, no. They said, well, if you had the CCTV, we'd have been able to do something, probably. Even if you had a mask, we'd probably, you know, we'd better tell by the body characteristics if it's a known thief or whatever. But you've got no evidence, you've got no CCTV, so we can't really do anything. There's no fingerprints because he's probably wearing gloves. So that's when I went, right, fuck it, I'm buying a CCTV. Really, you need it these days. You do need it. I mean, we've caught loads of random people walking around on the driveway, and you're like, what the hell are you doing? They seem harmless. They haven't done anything, but you never know. So we've upgraded to Ring. We've got Ring cameras all over the place now. Expensive, but worth it. And that's something you need these days. And I know a lot of you are like, well, stop wasting money on fucking CCTV, but you do kind of need it. Because if anything happens, the police, and if you've got video proof of it, even if the burglars get away with everything, but if you've got that CCTV evidence, you know, it'll help you a lot. And I know that from not personal experience, but from experiences at work when they've had cameras. The times when they've been robbed and there's no cameras, the police are like, I can't help you, which is understandable. But the places where there's cameras that have been robbed many times, they've got cameras and they've got the footage. The thieves got away, but they got the footage of what they took, the body characteristics, what the bodies looked like. You know, they had masks and things on, so they couldn't see the faces. But one police bloke, I was watching him. He was watching the CCTV footage back, and he goes to his colleague. He went, "That's Mark," and his colleague went, "Mark," and the police officer went, "Yep, that's Mark. It's a known thief," and he could tell. And he caught him. And I think he went to prison for the robbery. But he knew. So you need evidence, video evidence. So it is important these days. And all my neighbours have all got it. Next door's got it. And even the elderly people, they've all got cameras. Because it's a shame. You shouldn't need to have cameras to protect your home. But you do these days. It's shit, but that's the way it goes. When I installed that one, look, I put it up there like that. Oh, it's going to be a pain to get out. Not looking forward to that one. That one's got bloody tape all around it, look. Oh dear. Alright, you look. Let's have a look at these lights. Sadly, some of them are dead. Only some of them light up, not all of them. They are 30 odd year old, no, 20 odd, nearly 30 years old probably. Did the palm tree as well. Alright you lot, good morning. It's Monday morning now, continuance of the last part of the video. And yeah, it's been a lot of rain. There's been quite a significant amount of rain last night. That's alright, that don't matter, does it? We all love a bit of rain. I mean, you know, it makes the plants grow, and there's countries that really could do with a bit of water, and we've got plenty of it. Oh, there's water everywhere. Oh, we love water. So, just got to see if we can find any floods. I don't think we will, but we might do, but I don't think so. People panic with those floods. Yep. No floods, so that was shit. So bye for now, all the best, take care, bye bye.